Alright, so basically I'm gonna be bolting down the my exhaust. So I got my 13mm and Torx, what was this again? Torx 40. Hold this side here. Oops. You have a bolt that goes through like so. You always want to tighten from the nut side, not the bolt side. That's just good practice, especially if you use like a torque wrench to figure out how much torque you want, what torque you need. If I say I torque it from this side, because the bolt goes through, there's all that resistance from everything, so you won't have the proper reading. Whereas the side where it's just a nut, that's where the proper reading is. And obviously I'm not gonna use a torque wrench on this. I'm just tightening it down and call it good. So there's that. So that goes that. Let's look at the bottom here now. So I actually haven't prepped this yet. Before I do that, let me show you what I'm gonna use. So I have some anti-seize here. This is a copper anti-seize. So there's different types of anti-seize. This is the copper one. Copper anti-seize is used for high temperatures. So this is being the header. You want to use high temperature. Now, if it doesn't have the copper color, then it's not copper. Because this will actually have, when you look at it, it actually has the copper color to it. So I'm gonna use this for. I'm gonna use this for probably for both of these, because I don't want them to seize up. Let me do this one first. What was this? This was a 3mm. Actually, I'm gonna take it out. I need to take it out and put some anti-seize on that. Again, I'm doing this because this, where there's heat, this is gonna increase the rate of corrosion. Because remember, corrosion is a chemical reaction. It's oxidation mostly, and heat will increase the rate of, it speeds up chemical reactions basically. So you can see it's actually right here you can see that it's a copper color. So I just put a tiny little bit. I don't need much. Just a little bit. Smear it on there like so. Should be enough. It's on the threads. Put on here. So remember, this piece here is you have to basically kind of clamp these two down until these two are basically parallel with each other, because otherwise the bolt, when it goes in, it's not going to be square, and it won't be the threads won't be aligned, so it'll cross thread. So I'm gonna squeeze these two together. Squeeze these two together while I screw the bolt in. So oops, let me give myself some slack there. Okay, so it's pretty good right there. Shit. So now I know that's not cross-threaded. I could spin it further. I don't want to spin it too much. I want to get my my spot where it's supposed to mount. Rotate it around. You want to line up this tab here with the other tab. And you can see that right there. Little tab right there. This piece right here with this right here. So I'm gonna eyeball it as best I can. Oops, too much. So I think that's pretty good. If you want to, you actually put I could probably put this down right here, right now, so that way it doesn't move on me. So you could either put it under or over. So this is over, going like this is under. You know, you could do like that, but that's kind of goofy. I'm gonna put it like this over on both sides. So this side and the other side. Got my spring hook tool right here. I told you guys about the story about how I punched myself in the eye, or gave myself a black eye, because I didn't have the right tool. There you go. And the rubber is to reduce this vibration, because anytime you have a spring, it vibrates and it makes noise. So that will actually, if I turn it too much, it actually starts to get tighter. So that means it's turned too much that way. If I turn it back the other way, it gets tighter as well. So it's like, you know, it'll find itself, you know, the shortest distance is the least tight. So it's getting tight right there. So that's pretty good right there. So from there, I'm like, okay, now I know my position is good. I could go back in here and I know that this ring is all the way up against the stopper. So I could tighten that from the back side. Again, this thing is only 3mm Allen head. So it's not, it doesn't require much torque. So, you know, so don't cinch it down too much. You know, the bolt and also the nut, basically the threads, is it's stainless, and stainless has a tendency to gall if you over torque it. So be mindful of that, because if it galls, man, that's it. That thing's not gonna want to come out. Okay, I can feel it starting to get a little tight. Like so. So I think that's good. And I'm basically, this is how I'm tightening. I'm just finger and thumb, and I'm not even out here. I'm like probably about only like that or so. And I could, you know, and I can start feeling the resistance. It's starting to get hard, then I just basically stop. So that's good right there. I'm gonna call it good. If I go any further, it's gonna be too much. You know, and you could see, like on this side, you could actually see right here. You actually see the two sides. You know, this empty space here. You see the two sides. That should be pretty close to being parallel. But now it's actually being less than parallel. It's actually, the angle is coming together, because I think I might have even did too much on the tightening. I did too much tightening. It's better to leave it parallel. Oops, now it's too loose. I'm gonna go until it just passes parallel, and I'm gonna stop. I think it's right there. That's it. That's all you need. You know, that doesn't need to be any looser than that, or any tighter than that, I don't think. Yeah, it feels good right there. And again, this is only a 3mm, so you don't need much torque. Okay, let's do this one. So this one, I want it to be up on top right here, like so. So that way, you know, you don't really see the bolt, but also if it gets wet or whatever, I mean, when you're running, this thing's hot, so it doesn't matter. But when it cools down, or you're washing it, whatever, water will drip down, and instead of all this being down the bottom and water dripping down onto this, and, you know, getting into the threads and causing corrosion, if I'm up here, it's less likely for that to happen. So I think I'm gonna anti-seize this one as well, because it's you know, this thing's also actually, I'm not sure about this end, but I think the bolt is stainless. The bolt in here, I believe this bolt in here is stainless, but I'm not sure about the nut side though. So that's off already. I'll put a little bit on the edge there. Oops, got a little bit too much there. Squeeze a little bit too much. That's right. Better to have a little bit too much than not enough. Okay, so that's in there. And I could basically screw the screw this together. So, jeez. So that one is a, what was that? That was a bigger one. So that was a 45. 45 torques. Okay. So just make sure that there's a split there, and you can see the split. Make sure that you're basically over that. Don't get your clamp on top of the stopper ring, the black part, and don't get it too far back on this side where there's no split, and you see the split ends right there. So if you're back further over here, it doesn't do nothing. So you have to basically be right on the split without clamping on the stopper ring. So right now it's starting to tighten down. I could kind of still wiggle it with my hand a little bit. And I'll move it around with my hand and slide it over as much as I can until it's just shy of the stopper ring. Like right there, that's good. And I'm gonna position this thing so that way I have room for my wrench. And double check, make sure it's not clamping on the stopper. So that looks good. I could start to clamp that down. Like so. And you notice how I'm holding it. I'm holding my wrench like so. It's not even, I don't need to go too far. Now I'm starting to torque it down, but I'm still holding it like so it's not that much torque. If I'm looking at the side here, I'm looking at the side here from this angle. From this angle here, you can see that the two thingamabob here are almost touching. So once they touch, they will bottom out. So let's see. So yeah, I'm good. Almost touching, just shy of touching. And again, I was holding it like this, so that means there's not that much torque on it. So that's good. I'm gonna call that good right there. That's all good. So now I just need to do the hard part. I think this is the hard part right here. It's the cover here. And the reason why I think this is the hard part is because I have to fit around with those insulators. The two, because each side has a washer that has insulators on them, right? I have to fit around with that. And get this bolt here to slip past the washer, the diameter of the washer, because it doesn't go in. So maybe I should just push this in like that. Man, that's hard. Yeah, because these are insulators. They're not washers. They're actually insulators. Oh, that's a very tight fit. Oh, come on. Okay, so let me push this in. Let me try, I don't think I could turn this because I can turn it. So I thought I wasn't gonna be able to hold the washer in place. I thought the washer was gonna spin. Okay, so that's good. It's good right there. I'll do that for the other side as well. Let's see. That. Okay, so that's good. Okay, I think now comes the hard part. Actually, let me pre-squeeze this. Put it in here and just kind of pre-thread it, if you will. So that way I could, step it in easier once the threading is already there. This one, another one. Instead of just pushing in seems to be harder. It's more brutish, but it actually distorted the washer a little bit, or the insulator, I should say. The insulator washer. Okay, so my hands are freaking dirty. Not a good thing. I think it's mostly from the insulator, so it's like that. But you put the insulator on the back side. You know, insulator in first. Alright, so I got my bolt here with the insulator on it. Place on like so, then the insulator on the back side, like so. So since it's already kind of pre-screwed in there, okay, so it's good there. Same thing with this side. So okay, so I'm gonna call that good right there, like so. All right, got my 2 bolts, all the insulators there. Let me just find a spot for them. Okay, that's one spot right there. This side, right there. Oh, no, right there. There we go. Let's see. So, yep. Okay, so that's right. So your foot peg is in the way. Fold it up a little bit. Get out of the way. So looks like these insulated washers have a sandwich. It's like this little metal, some type of metal right between the two. It's probably aluminum, is my guess. I can see some type of metal between the two. So I think that helps with the insulation. Okay, so it bottomed out with my fingers. Now I'm just gonna hold it like so. So again, not too much torque on here. Stop. That stopped. Now I'm gonna torque it down, just like that. That's tight. That's tight. Yep. Okay. So there it goes. So right here is the closest to the top end edge. Right here is the closest where it touches, where the carbon touches. Let's see. So this side is actually has more clearance on the front. So this side right here is like I can feel it. It feels like and looking at it, it looks like it's about 2 millimeters away. This side over here looks like it's about the front. It looks like it's about, feels like it's about 4 millimeters. So I think that's enough space. So hopefully those 2 ends right here doesn't melt. And that's it. There's my Akrapovic. Akrapovic. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. That's how it looks. Looks pretty slick. Right, so it looks sweet. That's cool. And the reason why I got this, it's not for the looks per se, but it does look better because the stock can is ginormous. The stock can is actually bigger than the engine. But the reason why I got this is because I wanted to lose that weight, you know, get my bike under 300 pounds. So I believe now I'm at, according to my math, I'm at 300 pounds, no, 300.5 pounds. So half a pound over 300. So once I get rid of the all this foot peg stuff here, it will get it under 300 pounds. Alright, so that's it. That's the install. Thanks for watching.